Mr. Jones, thank you so much for taking the time out to speak with us. Really appreciate it. We're here with Jerry Jones, owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry, you've always been a big proponent of the international games, of growth of the game internationally. We've just had it announced that they'll be going to 8 games maximum from next year. Where do you see it in, say, 5 years' time?
Well, I see the progress that we've made in the last 5 years, and that should encourage you to be aggressive, bullish about more games. I think the thing that we have to offer, we know how popular and how pervasive the soccer is, football. We know that, but that's not what this is about as far as I'm concerned. It's my town against your town in soccer.
Yeah.
We can't quite get that. You can get that in the United States, my town against your town. But there's more than that. Our game has certain aspects to it. You have to call on yourself to play it. You usually are tired 90% of the time. You're exhausted. Usually are hurt almost 90% of the time when you're playing it. And you have to play through that. And rewards are infrequent, but when they are, it's glory hole all the way. It really is. That ethos, I think, can become a part of more of a part of what Europe sports is about.
Do you see a world where, with now a 17-game schedule, where we could see 16 international games a year, and actually that 17th game becomes like a neutral site game for all teams?
Well, I do think, an answer, you've got some math on me there, but I will say this. I think that where we are has great potential, more than at any other time, to take where we are and think more about whether it be games, emphasis, or what, because it's a smaller world every day. And as we're seeing by what we're hosting 9 games in the World Cup. Who would have thought of that 15, 20 years ago? That's European, rest of the world all over. Well, we can do some of that in what we've got with the NFL.
Having been to your stadium, I was a little bit disappointed the final's not there, to be honest.
Well, I was too. I think that we've got to give deference to the overall world perception of New York as it amounts, not just logistics, but New York. Not taking anything away from New York, but the center and what the country's about has more and is coming to be, for young people especially, the center of the country. Dallas represents that. We want it there very much. We got a fair shake all the way through. Absolutely fair. We love the semifinal.
And the very final one, just how about them Cowboys next season? 3 straight 12-win years. Is it time to get over that hump? Do you think you could be in New Orleans next year?
Well, I've watched every play that we played this past year and watched the plays that we played in the last game. You bet we can. And I'm going to do everything that I can to improve our situation so that we can. But given an opportunity there, we've got a real good chance to do better. I'm not discouraged at all.
Really appreciate your time. Thanks so much, Mr. Jones.
Thank you.